Hey guys, and welcome back to our YouTube channel, and happy Saturday, by the way. So this week's theme is Story Week. So I'm very excited for this because also it's kind of emotional what my story is gonna be. So I just wanna say, if you ever gone through the same thing as I did while I tell this story, I just want to say that I'm very sorry if I brought up any back memories or anything, but this is something that has been a part of my life ever since I was only 10 years old. It's not easy to talk about, so just bear with me. If I get a little emotional or whatnot, just go with it. If I don't, I just want you guys to know that I'm trying to hold myself in together, because this isn't a very easy subject to talk about. But May 31st, 2011. A couple of weeks after that date, I just came back from a really awesome vacation with my mom and her boyfriend. I went to Disney in Florida, Orlando. That was my third time going, and it was really fun. I got to do some really cool rides, and I got to meet some awesome characters. But we were still trying to unload from the vacation because I had school, I had stuff to do, I was in 6th grade, but May 31st, around almost 3 o'clock in the morning, I woke up to the fire alarm going off, and I was half awake and half asleep, so I didn't really know what was going on, and I didn't really think of anything at the time. I was kind of just like, ugh. So I got up from my bed, and I went out of my house, not my house, my room. And when you walk out of my room, it's an apartment, so it's not like a house. So I walk out, and on the right is the living room, and then the door to get out of the apartment, and then on the right is where there's a part for my kitchen, a part for my parents' bed, or my mom's bedroom, and then the bathroom is right next to both of those. So they're very thin walls. So basically, you could hear anything that really happens. So that's how I heard the thing go off, and I go out, and there's a fire. I don't know. There's a fire, and it was in our bathroom. A very weird place to have a fire in, but we had a ceiling fan, and it broke some wires, I guess, and that's how the fire started. So I saw it, and my mom and her boyfriend didn't hear it because they had a fan going on in their room, and it's really loud. So I woke up, obviously, and I got everyone out. I got the pets out, and I put them outside, and then I went upstairs to get everybody out of the apartment. And just to recall, I was 10 years old, so obviously I'm not gonna, be good at this, and also because I never really experienced anything like this. Like, nobody would really think that it's gonna happen. But unfortunately, it happened to me. We were out there until 3 in the morning, till 6. And my cat almost died. And
Told you. I don't.
Okay, I'm sorry. A couple of minutes before we left the house, because we were getting our stuff after the fire, we got everything that we could find that didn't burn down anything. I lost some really important things. I lost my pictures, my school stuff, my memories, and they were all gone. I barely had any clothes. So the bathroom is next to my mom's room. So, most of my clothes were in there because they were doing laundry. So I lost my clothes as well, and I found everything that I could find that didn't, go through the fire, and they told my mom if I didn't get them out of that room less than 5 minutes, they were going to be dead. And it was the most hardest thing anybody could ever hear. So we were just thankful that we were alive. We were just thankful. 7 o'clock in the morning, I went over to my grandmother's house because everybody was just trying to contact my mom, saying, what can we do for you? What do you need? Do you need somewhere to stay? I went over to my grandmother's house because I really needed to take a shower and clean up and stuff. More than 5 news channels were trying to get a hold of my mom so they can interview me, and they called me the 10-year-old hero. I didn't really think that I was a hero because I didn't really care if I got people out. Like, I do care, but I did that the wrong way. I only cared that I got people out. I didn't really care if I had a label towards my name. I didn't care if people acknowledged me. I just wanted to get everybody out and safe. People were trying to give us money, trying to find us a place to stay, giving us clothing, food, anything. And we got a lot of things out of it. We lived at a hotel for at least 6 months, I think. And then afterward, we just could not afford it anymore. We stayed at my mom's best friend's house for like a year until we found a house. That was probably the most hardest part, was trying to find our own place, because I don't know. I was just going through a really hard time after the whole thing. And then that's where a whole bunch of my anxiety and depression came from, until after middle school, where I finally just got my crap together, and I was just like, I need to focus more on school, and I need to pass, and because I want to go to college. I want to change my life. I don't want to be stuck being sad all the time. There will be moments where I do have my sad times, but I realized that I'm just happy to be alive. People don't understand how it feels to lose your home when you have a fire, because it's not easy going through financial stuff and trying to find a new home. And then you lose everything of yours. You lose your family's stuff that have passed away, and you only have pictures for memories, and they're all gone. I'm I don't mean to cry on here because I literally don't cry in front of people, and I'm just exposing myself because I don't cry when people are paying attention to me. So oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. But the reason why I wanted to share my story was because kids have gone through this more than people think, and it's the most hardest thing, one of the most hardest things in the world to go through. And I understand the pain of going through with you losing your home and the pain that you go through, and people just don't understand. Oh my gosh, it's the most hurtful pain in the world. So I just want to let people know that they're not alone, and I understand everything that happened. With people giving us stuff, that took many months just for people to let us have space in our time so we can figure out stuff that we want to do. A lot of things happened after that fire, and I can't even explain it all because it would take so many minutes just to talk about it. It's crazy. I don't really share these kind of stories, but I just thought I'd share this, and I'm sorry if this made it really emotional or something, but I don't know. I'm trying to hold it back in because I don't want to, show affection or anything, but that's my story. If you guys have questions about it, I really don't mind talking about it. I really don't. So if you do have questions, please let me know. You can ask us on our social media down below. You can comment the questions if you have any, or if you want to know any advice, what to do. I'll definitely comment back. But thank you guys so much for watching, and oh my gosh. Okay. So tomorrow is Sarah S. So be hyped. I'll see you guys next Saturday. I promise next Saturday won't be emotional. Bye.